green light. That means it's on and connected. Does this sound like it's on? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Let me know if this mic is working, or if you can hear me now, or let me know if this mic is working. Can you hear this? Ding, 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 ding.
Well, ask one by one because they'll say I can hear you, but you don't know.
True, let's ask one by one. First thing we're gonna say, handheld microphone. Testing, handheld microphone. Hello, hello, hello. This should be really loud. This should be boing, 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 boing. Carla says she's on her 10th beer. You're the best, Carla. Sounds good. Now is good. Oh, this one works now. So you're saying this works. So if I take this and I put it over here, does the volume of my voice change? The volume of my voice should change drastically. How can you hear me now? 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 Let me know if this microphone is doing something, because it should be working. It's not good over there. Yes, sir. Okay, this mic's working. Boom, I figured it out. I'm capable of anything, man. I Googled it, and now I know all this stuff. Ivana, say hello to the people. Into the microphone, please.
Hi, everybody.
That's enough out of you, lady. Okay, good. So, because we're in the lounge here, we're about to fly to a new country. We're leaving Saudi. I wanted to get the microphone working so I could talk quietly and not bother everybody in the lounge. By the way, look over my shoulder. See that right there? Right there? See that? That is a chocolate tower, dude. And I know what you guys are thinking, but no, I did not have any because I'm on a diet. Hey, Olan Highlanders, you were a very generous. You were a very generous donator. Nailed it. Last time, and then you said you messaged us on Instagram. We couldn't find your message. Message us again, or let us know what your name is on Instagram. I believe it was Olan Highlanders on YouTube, but on Instagram we couldn't find your message because we have like the request folder, and we're not super famous, but we do have a bunch of people requesting, so most of them we don't reply to. But we couldn't find your name. Let us know. With all that being said, lovely Ivana, how are you doing today?
I feel weird with this.
I love the microphone. I love the microphone. I feel like I'm really professional. I feel like I'm really someone out here. Not to mention, I'm in a lounge in the airport, which means I really am an international businessman, aren't I?
Yeah.
Boom.
By the way, Happy Easter. Happy Easter to those celebrating. Yes. Are you guys having a feast? You guys having a feast?
Let us know what you're eating for Easter. Now, I'm going to say this about 1,000 times this live stream, but we got 2 more Saudi Arabia videos coming out still. So, he sent hi. Okay, I got to find it. It just says hi. I would have thought the message said, hey, it's me from YouTube. So I was looking for that. I was looking for it's me from live stream, but it didn't happen. Okay, hi. I'll find it. Because we can connect and maybe we can have some good memories in the future. We're over 100 people in the chat. Now, like I said, we are leaving Saudi Arabia in like 2 hours, but we got 2 more videos from Saudi Arabia to release. So on Tuesday, first things first, baby Jean. Go ahead. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. No, shy, microphone shy. Hopefully my voice is not too loud.
Carla is having chocolate eggs for Easter. That's the Brazilian tradition.
Carla had 10 beers and chocolate eggs. Is my voice too loud? Let me know, guys, because I can whisper. We can make it a romantic live stream. Let me know the voice is too loud. Thanks for everybody in the chat. We got tons of green names in the chat. If you wish your screen name was green, I tell you what, guys. You should join up the membership because that green name is a hot item. Ivana got smacked in the head by a plastic spoon. This microphone is working, right? Look, if I go over here, you can't hear me now, right?
Yeah.
I hope this microphone's working. Confirm to me that my voice sounds way different now. Because if it's not working, I'm using it, I'm looking like a real fool. Confirm to me that my voice sounds different now than it does now. If that's true, then I'm really glad this microphone's working.
Yes, it's working.
Okay, good, thank God. So listen, Tuesday we got a video from, oh gosh, we got a video from Riyadh coming out. We plan to do 2 video. Oh, you can still hear us. You can still hear us, but not as good. That's good because there's a microphone attached to the phone, and there's a microphone in my hand, as you can see. Steve has a new toy, says Florin. You're darn right I got a new toy. So what we did in Riyadh, I will admit we planned more in Riyadh and we didn't get to it. So we left a lot of meat on the bone in Riyadh. We left a lot of videos not made. We are still learning to travel with baby Jean, and so we had 2 big videos planned, like 2 half-an-hour videos. We only got 1 of them done. what we did was this. We started at the National Museum, which I gotta say, it's not really on YouTube, and it's such a good museum. Big fan of the National Museum. And then we went to lunch at a nice restaurant that has like all thematically designed to be ancient, and you sit on the floor, traditional. It was really great. And then we went to Diria, which for me is the best. Love a historical place. After the sun goes down, they put a light show on. Pretty special. Big fan of Diria. And that was supposed to be one video. But then another video was going to be the downtown financial district, Boulevard City, and even Boulevard World. That was going to be the modern and luxurious Riyadh video. We didn't get to making that one because we still got to take care of our baby Jean and make sure she is happy and healthy, and stay positive, guys.
By the way,
So,
I'm having Saudi Arabian coffee.
by the way, guys, you know us, we're open-minded people, but Saudi Arabian coffee
It's yellow.
is
The
yellow and it tastes like cardamom tea.
Yeah,
It's
I
different.
like it.
I wouldn't describe it as terrible, but it's not great. So anyway, we didn't end up doing financial district or the metro. Somebody commented we had a metro video planned, but we did go to Boulevard City at the end of the Didia video. So we basically only have one video from Riyadh, but it's long. And then we got a food video coming out Thursday, and then probably on Friday we'll be going live from China.
Yeah.
Boom. Saturday will be a versus China video, which we're going to film after this. So we're going to leave the lounge and start filming flying to China. Imagine my life flying from Saudi Arabia to China. Take that, Western media. You know what I mean? It's like the two dangerous countries, evidently.
There are lots of Chinese tourists here in Saudi Arabia.
True fact.
Yeah.
True fact. Somebody asked what's on Baby Jean's onesie. It is
Avocado and carrots.
Baby Jean.
And what else? Beets
Baby Jean.
and peas.
Assorted vegetable cocktail on Baby Jean's outfit there. Zaki says, are you flying on Saudia? Yes, we are flying on Saudia.
Saudia or China Eastern Airline. I don't know. They're kind of co-chair. I don't know which airline.
Did you use the metro at least? We never even used the metro. We just did
No.
Uber. Yeah, Florin. Shout out. Thanks, buddy. I just arrived. When will you be in China? We'll be in China in 12 hours.
Yeah.
2 hours from now we fly. 10 hours later we arrive in China.
Oh.
That's from Volodymyr Pavlov.
Oh, God. By the way, there's a chocolate fountain.
Yeah, I showed
Can
them
you
that.
hear me if I don't have it? By the way, there's a chocolate fountain.
We
in the
have
back.
another mic. I can get you your own mic if you want.
But I'm eating dates. By the way, just tried what is it called? Sukari dates.
Bingo.
My favorite. It tastes like caramel. I think it's the best one out of Majul and Ajwa and Sukari. I think Sukari is the best one.
Boom. Agree. Sukari tastes like caramel. Now, the Marys, shout out to Rob and Odette, say, Steve, knee update. My knee is shot. I am trying to get a scheduled appointment with the orthopedic surgeon in Canada, but they said it's going to be at least 3 months because they're really backed up right now. The free healthcare in Canada is almost a scam at this point. It's not a scam. It's a good idea. It's a good ideology. We're going to help everyone and have free healthcare, but it's a disaster. So I got the MRI in the States as a way to speed it up, and it's going to be 9 months before I see a doctor. It's crazy over there. They won't even call you back. You call them and they go, oh man, we're so busy right now. I'll call you back later today. They don't call you for a week and a half. You call them again and you go, hey, you must have called me back a week and a half ago. And they go, let me call you back tomorrow. And they don't call you back again. It's crazy. I'm furious. What can I do? Anyway, Alina McLeod is in China. She's in Beijing. Cool. We are going to Shanghai, although we're going to go around this time because we got a 244-hour visa, which is 10 days. We're going to be moving around out of Shanghai. We got a big plan. Same like Saudi Arabia. We got a plan going on with, should be 9, or no, over here we did 8 videos in 14 days. Over there we'll do like 7 videos in 10 days. So we should be pretty busy. Bing, 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 bing. And then we got making more plans for Korea. After China is Korea. Boom, 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 bang. Thanks. I'm glad I can hear my name in a Saudi airport, says Florin. Yeah, shout out to Florin. Original member and very Not grateful. What's what I'm looking for? Generous member. Happy Easter and weed 420 from Serbia. Shout out. I'm not going to talk too much about weed in 420 in Saudi Arabia because I feel like that's a problem waiting to happen. But thank you very much for your donation. I see your blue donation from the lovely unicorn. Baby Jean has got some energy. You get ants in your pants or what? Say hi. Say hi.
Don't.
Baby Jean trying to eat the microphone over here. I'm Saudi. I hope you experienced Saudi fully. We had a great experience in Saudi. I think we'll come back one day, or at the very least, we'll come back to more countries around here. Because I've only said this 1,000 times, but we were a bit nervous about, oh man, it's dangerous, and it's like so nice. The people are so kind, it's so safe. I want to do a road trip across the desert, like from Oman to Kuwait. I'll drive right across 3 countries, do some epic road trip. That's one of my ideas, but we'll work on that as we get going. I'm inspired by your family and positivity, though. Thank you. Vibe with the flow. Thank you. We are not really sure what we're doing. We're just going for it. As you can see, Baby Jean is got a pants full of ants by the looks of it. What's wrong, girl? Here, talk to people. Go ahead.
By the way, what do you guys think about letting Baby Jean crawl in the airport floor? Is it?
Ivana, I'm an airhead, and even I know that's a bad idea. You gonna let Baby Jean crawl on the floor? What do you guys think? Baby Jean crawling on the floor or not? We can put a GoPro on her back, and she can crawl around, and we'll get first person view from the GoPro. And we just sit here and watch the screen and go, oh, she's in the bathroom. Oh, Jean.
She wants you to hold.
Okay, here you're on the vlog.
Oh
now. Go ahead.
boy. What's going?
She wants the microphone.
She wants the mic.
She does want Say something. Say hello, everybody. My name is Baby Jean. Say it. I'm a sweetie pie. Oh, you know what Baby Jean was doing the other day? Watch this. Baby Jean crawled to the front door, grabbed. Baby Jean crawled to the front door, grabbed my shoes, and was almost probably a half inch from licking the bottom of my shoe. I jumped across the floor and grabbed her my shoe. I said, Jean, you can't lick the bottom of people's shoes, man. She had my shoe in her hand. She's like, no! I saved it just in time, but yeah, her intention was to get a mouthful of the bottom of my sneakers. I thought, oh man, I'm the worst dad ever. Ivana gives me Jean to look at for 1 hour, and within 10 minutes, she's licking sneakers. But she didn't do it. I saved it in time, okay? I'm aware. I'm an alert. I'm a attentive father. Jean, here, go ahead. She wants to feel the fuzz, I think. How's that feel? Pretty good, right? She wants to feel the fuzz. Okay, everyone at home can just hear.
Jean, look what I got.
Oh, yogurt. Jean, have it. You're going to love it. Okay, let me get the phone over here so I can see some comments here. Look at this. This is multitasking times 1,000. Look at this. We're set. Okay, it's good. It's good to build her immunity. Yeah, great. How hard is traveling with a child, especially with the food? It comes and goes. It could be easy if we had regular jobs. The trouble is, our job is to go out and walk around the city a lot and explore. If we were just flying every once in a while and then working from home, it would be really easy to travel with baby because Jean is good on planes.
Yeah.
The trouble is we got to go hit the streets and walk around and it gets hot, it gets diapers, it gets changing of diapers. Not every restaurant has a good place to change a diaper.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things you can't control. But overall, we're making it work. The Pakistanis are missing you. Yeah, the Pakistanis and the Malaysians came back for the Saudi Arabia series because of the Islam connection. So we got a lot of messages saying, come back to Pakistan and come back to Malaysia. We will be there eventually. I promise you. We like those places. Any plans post-Indonesia yet? What we're thinking, Zaki, after Indonesia is we might revisit either Saudi, China, or Korea if one of them goes up a lot. We need money, honestly. So if one of them goes up and does well, we'll go back and try to double dip on it. If not, we'll try to keep going with things that are related. So for instance, Indonesia has a lot of flights to Netherlands. So maybe Netherlands can be a connection Plus, we like doing European stuff because we tend to do well up in Europe. We did well in Denmark, we did well in Romania, and we did well in Serbia, we did well in Finland. So we might do a Netherlands thing, but like I said, I think the Korea one might go up a lot because we got baseball going on. Finland hockey worked amazing. Maybe Korean baseball can work amazing also. So maybe if Korea goes up, we'll go back again. Plus, we got a good thing going in Korea with a camper van. So it's not a full bus like we got in Toronto, but it's a van that you can sleep in. Doesn't have a bathroom or shower. We got a camper van in Korea. So we can drive around the middle of nowhere, countryside, fly the drone, everything, and then every 3 or 4 days pop into a baseball game. That could be a good series. We'll see. Oh, Gene, that landed on me, dude. Your yogurt all over my arm. Oh my gosh. Look, baby Gene, look. What you do? What an angel. I tell you what, guys, if you guys are thinking about having kids, I recommend it. Definitely. 10 stars, 100 stars. I give it infinity stars. It's the best. Steve, I have to ask this. Are you a civil engineer? No, but I appreciate that. I actually can barely read. So a lot of people think I'm dumb, quite honestly. I'm not an engineer. I went to
Why?
because
I'm just wondering, curious, why did you think?
yeah, let me know. Maybe it's because I have such a good eye for city. What does a civil engineer do? I don't even know what that job does. I think it's like a city
Building
planning.
roads?
Yeah, roads and like pipelines and like sewers and stuff. Like city planner.
Maybe.
I'm not a city engineer or a civil engineer. I am a YouTuber. I was a roofer before. The roofing in Canada, you can make decent money because it's a hard job. You're on the roof, but it's known as the most. Everyone there is an animal. It's like everyone there is just rough. It's a rough job. So I was doing that for years, and then I somehow sidestepped from roofing into YouTube, which doesn't even make sense. Not connected at all, but I made it happen. Zaki says you're an uncivil engineer. Yeah, that's the best I can do. Bridges and roads, Steve. Okay, good. Bridges and roads. No, I knew that. I thought that. So I'm not a civil engineer, no. Although I do like roads and bridges. Oh my gosh, Gene. Gene just decides. Here, Gene. Tell people at home what you're feeling.
Oh my God.
Go ahead, Gene. Here you go. Okay, now you guys know. That's what she's thinking. And you get yogurt everywhere. I can remember. By the way, with this microphone, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be serious. I think we could live stream from a restaurant with a tablecloth if I had this microphone. I feel very official with this. I really feel like I have a real job now. We should have bought this microphone 5 years ago. I really feel like I'm someone right now.
You got yogurt.
JetLag Warriors, what are your most successful videos since you've gone back to full-time travel? So after Gene was born, the best we've done was the series of the Amish people in the States in the RV. That did really well. And that's basically the best. So the RV, honestly, our first trip was in December, 1 month. It was pretty good. We didn't make much money. We made okay money, but we were freezing cold. But we thought overall that was good. The trouble is we went back for Christmas, came out again in the RV, and then the whole Trump tariff, everything happened, and then we couldn't make any money. Then we went broke over there. So I think the RV idea works. I just think we got really screwed with the whole Trump tariff thing, and then I think what happened was a bunch of Canadian people reported our video, and then YouTube downgraded us like crazy because we got videos with 2,000 views that have 5,000 impressions. They didn't go anywhere. I think we got reported by a bunch of Canadian people who didn't want us to be in the States. Anyway, my point is, we haven't done that much since. We haven't done that well since Gene was born, but I think there's some external factors, and we are not giving up. Olden Highlanders, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I can give a heart your comment, and we need to connect on Instagram. You wrote hi. I'm gonna find it. Hi. Freelance Kate says, seriously. Yeah, we were with my parents in the RV. They have their own RV. We have the bus. We did 2 months around the States, and we literally started traveling right when Trump said America needs to annex Canada. And then our video just went, and we couldn't make a dime. We have videos that made literally $15. Crazy. 15 American dollars, and it took us 10 hours of work. It's like we're making $1 an hour, and we're spending zillions of dollars traveling in a very expensive country. So it wasn't working at all. But I think that's just because of Trump stuff. So I think we're okay in the end. It's sad what's happening between USA and Canada. Totally. When are you coming to Europe? Says Rob. Maybe soon. Let's stay in touch. We'll be in touch. We want to make plans to see our friends. We have a friend in Malaysia who's getting married. Just happened.
Yeah.
We wanted to do that, but honestly, our goal right now, we have to get more money. So we can't make plans yet, Rob, because we need to follow the money. If Korea goes boom and goes up, we gotta go back to Korea. We don't have the money in our bank account to say, let's go see our friends instead. We gotta go follow the money. So for the next month, we gotta work. We gotta work. The next month or two, we gotta follow the money. Do you have any plans to visit Yemen? I think we'll do some more Middle Eastern stuff because Saudi Arabia was like so good. We haven't had such good views yet.
Yeah.
Pretty good, but the experience itself of actually being here was so good.
During the winter time would be a good time to come back to this region of the world, like Saudi Arabia or even visit Oman. Oman would be nice to visit.
Can.
Yeah. But yeah, during the winter maybe.
All right, and here's Ivana with the sports.
We will maybe go to a football game
Now let's check Ivana with the weather.
when it's a little bit cooler, maybe in the 20 degrees or up, with sun shining.
I love this microphone. I really feel like I'm doing something today. Okay, what was I gonna say was this. What was I gonna say again?
Is it in plastic? So.
Gene's eating plastic. Here comes Gene with the ASMR mukbang. Just eat the microphone. Okay, so Freelance Kate says she has plastic in her mouth. Yeah, she does that a lot. That's okay. Here we go. Where are you going now? Here, talk to people. Go ahead. You can't blow up at the people. There's the fans, man. We got this one who we gotta impress them. Okay.
No. Do you want more yogurt? But you cannot blow, okay?
I had something to say about Oman or something. Oh, what I want to do is this. I really want to do a road trip in the Middle East. I have a good feeling that Saudi Arabia is totally safe. I don't have any problems with that. We're going to have to plan ahead and make sure we don't get stranded in the desert with no AC and melt or whatever. But I think we could find, then we could drive across Saudi Arabia with baby, with a car, hotel to hotel, small town to small town. I think we could have a good experience, a good video series, driving from the Red Sea to the Arabian Gulf. That would be a good series. The sea to the Gulf in, a week or two. That would be a pretty good video series, I think. Are there roads across the middle? There must be, no? Yeah, Florin. Hey, Mohammed Baha says you got to come to Egypt next. Okay, here's the deal. Obviously, the pyramids are the greatest thing in Giza, but we heard so many bad things about Cairo. What we had to realize is what Carla always tells us, which is there's a lot more to Egypt than just Cairo. So we can see the pyramids if you want, Ivana, but we can do a thing in Egypt. I would like to do that. The small towns is where you get the more friendlier people, is where you can have good, small town Egypt can really be fun. But on a road trip again, that can be very good. So yes, we would like to do that. Jeddah to Dubai. Oh. Also could work in a car. I want to see, the thing is, the big cities are great. Riyadh was great. Jeddah was great. But I like the small towns in the middle of nowhere better because no one goes there and you're just meeting local people. Usually they're more friendly people, which I don't know how it's possible in Saudi Arabia because the people here are so friendly. The small town people must just give you money every time they see you or something. How could you be more friendly than these people? They have to just show up to your car as you're driving by and just give you food or something. How could you be more friendly than these people? By the way, this place, Abha, very much recommended. ABHA.
Yeah.
A lot of people said Abha. Where is it?
I think it's in the south, is it?
Oh,
Is it
okay.
a green area? Like, very for Palace?
Jeddah, Medina, Riyadh. Which city was your favorite?
I think maybe, I don't know, we haven't really explored Riyadh that much. But maybe, well, I like Riyadh except for the traffic. The traffic is like Jakarta traffic.
No, it's not that bad, but it is kind of bad. I would have planned more days in Medina if I knew how nice it was. It's not much to do, but I really like after the sun goes down, just walking around Medina. It's like you can feel the fact that everyone's there for some kind of holy reason. It's a
Medina,
very nice place.
I would like to take a tour in Medina and actually learn about the region and about Prophet Muhammad even more about his life there. I would like to do that.
Can.
Taking a tour.
Can. Oman, Saudi Arabia, and Yemen. All these countries have the same religion. Of course, Islam. Probably more than just that, too, no? Probably Kuwait, too, no? Is Kuwait Islam?
Oh, yeah. I think
Must
so.
be.
This region, yeah, I think so.
And the other country is Bahrain and Qatar? Probably,
yeah.
definitely. You make sense. The religion started right there. Yeah, Kuwait, too.
But are they like only Islam? Because in Saudi Arabia, it's only Islam. No other religion exists, right? There's no churches, nothing else except mosque.
Well, there
But
are.
in other countries, do they have like churches there? They have like. I'm just wondering.
I know that there's a bunch of foreign workers in Saudi Arabia from Philippines
Yes.
who are going to
I
be
know.
Catholic, I would bet.
Yes, but
But
They don't
they
go-
can't practice in public.
right.
You can't, like, go build a church.
Right.
So,
So is it the same
good question.
everywhere else? Because when we were in Pakistan, there were churches, there were temples for the sick people. You know what I mean? So I'm just wondering.
Muhammad says Egypt has a bunch of Christians. Okay. Carla says, "Can you guess what I had for breakfast today?" I'm gonna say pong de queijo and beer. Boom. Florence says farofa, beans, and rice. I think in the UAE it's okay. Okay.
I would say Jean.
Nobody.
Francis.
Pong de Francis. Egypt is full of churches. It had very old churches actually. That would be a good. That would be a good video. Interesting for people to see. Middle of nowhere, and driving in Egypt and see a church that's 500 years old or something. Just great.
No,
Just great.
don't do that. Please.
Happy Easter, everyone. Oh, UAE has churches too.
Jean is going crazy.
Gene, here.
Oh.
Gene, talk to people. Gene.
Look at her face.
Gene is the best. Carla's lunch was coxinha, empadinha, and beer. Boom.
Oh my.
What do you think about the food? Name one dish you will miss. Okay, I will say this. In our upcoming video, you'll see us try
Al-Baik.
camel for the first time. Al-Baik. I think it's Al-Baik. I think it's pronounced Al-Baik. I made that up. We had camel for the first time. I didn't realize camel was pretty good. We described camel as half beef and half mutton. That's how camel tastes.
Yeah.
It's like goat and cow combined. I don't know if you guys like that analysis, but it was a good experience eating. What was the dish called again? Kabsa.
Yeah.
Camel kabsa. That was a nice one. We also had al bake, which is pretty good.
Hey, Jean.
Here, talk to people. Talk to 'em. She's amazed by the microphone. Whoa.
Hey.
The best. I really liked when you showed Jesus' name written in a wall in Medina with other prophets. Thank you for writing that. I couldn't believe we saw that, and I thought it was a good idea. I wanted to find a way to say, this is the point. I wanted to find a way to say that Jesus is mentioned in the Quran, and Jesus is one of the prophets, and they're all from the same lineage, and we're more similar than we're different. But I didn't want to go to Medina, in the second holiest place of Islam, and then just start talking about Christianity and make it like, I wanted to make it a natural way. So I didn't know how to do it, and then when I saw that sign, I said, boom, got it. Because the religions are very similar. People think it's so different because women cover themselves and they don't in Christianity, so it's more like extreme. Or no
Christian,
alcohol.
In a Christian, really traditional Christian, or especially in Orthodox, they just cover their hair too sometimes.
Exactly. That's what I tell people. I say, what color was Mother Teresa's hair? They go, I don't know. I never saw it. It's always covered. I go, bingo, muchacho. So I wanted to find a way to tie that in, but that really helped when you saw that Jesus, peace be upon him, boom, shakalaka, which was nice. Thank you for writing that because I wanted that to be good. She is going to talk so much when she can. I can't wait for Jean to talk because when we're making these videos, I would love for Jean. Listen, Jean, we're going to the museum. You got to get 5 minutes of this museum. So you got to figure out what you're going to say, what you're going to highlight about this museum. And she's going to go, today we learned about the history of the Arabian horse. They are strong and delicate and used to navigate the desert.
Can you dance?
Doot 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 doot. Genie bean doot 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 doot. Genie bean doot 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 doot. Genie bean. Huh. Genie bean doot 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 doot. Genie bean doot 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 doot. Genie bean doot 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 doot. Genie bean. Oh wow. All right, no more dancing for you, lady. You got to be respectable. Orthodox women cover their hair inside churches, right? Mary is wearing a hijab. Wow, exactly. Jean has passed the vibe check. Bing! Passed the vibe check, Jean. Oh my lord, he's so cute. What is the thing you expected Saudi Arabia that you saw differently? Okay, the biggest surprise. I think I said this before, but I didn't realize that a woman with her face covered would be hilarious, talkative, curious, and so I had this general idea that women were like secondary. So the biggest surprise was women coming up to Jean and touching her feet, women talking to me, women talking to Ivana, women trying to sell you a cologne or perfume in the store. So I would say what I noticed the most was the equality amongst the genders. How about you, Ivana?
Family friendly.
Oh, good point.
Jean.
Jean, you need to chill out, dude. Bean doot 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 doot. Genie bean doot 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 doot. Genie bean doot 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 doot. Genie bean. Sleepy time doot 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 doot. Take a nap doot 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 doot. This is our parenting style, so you guys can approve or disapprove, but this is what we do. Um, One thing I didn't like about Saudi is because we didn't start vlogging until like 6 p.m., quite often we were out till like 11. So Jean, by the time you get home at 11, you gotta wind Jean down, you gotta feed her, you gotta clean her up, everything. Jean was not going to bed till like midnight or even 12:30. Usually she was like an 8:30 p.m. sleeper. Now a lot of times she fell asleep before we got home, but taking her in and out of Ubers and stuff, her sleeping, she still got a full night's sleep, but she would sleep till late the next morning. Her sleeping pattern was all messed up. But that's the nature of the thing because
Right, because it came from Canada, so that means we never really got over our jet lag because
yeah.
it's lively at night anyway here. It's more lively at night.
Yeah, we just stayed on Canada time basically. There was no time change. Correct. Correct. So did you enjoy your time in Medina? I lived there. Medina was amazing. I loved it. Probably my favorite memory of Saudi Arabia was Medina. I wish if we had known, we would have stayed longer over there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what other videos you can make because the history and the religious stuff is the main thing. But just hanging out one extra day there would have been nice. Especially at nighttime, they have these big paved areas, which I would imagine if it's busy, they would have all prayer mats in the big, like right in the middle of a plaza, right in the middle of the street. But when it's not people praying, there's just kids riding bicycles and rollerblading and people walking around and people eating. It's just a big
Local life?
area where nobody's drinking alcohol, nobody's blaring music. It's very respectful and quiet, and you feel like, wow, this is what life would be like if everybody was just responsible and nobody was on drugs or doing whatever. All the stuff, crazy stuff happens in Canada. You know what I mean? It's just so quiet and nice. You go, wow, what a nice place, Would Yeah, but you are the jet lag warriors. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Did you lose an hour or gain an hour? Or wait, is it earlier or later? Okay, let's talk about it. This is the undying conversation of life. Okay. So
Saudi is earlier.
so if we fly to China now, right? Right now in Saudi Arabia, 7 p.m., right?
Yeah.
What time is it in China?
I don't know.
Okay, guys, let me know what time it is in China.
Shanghai.
Because I think it's Forza Rapid, yes.
Wow.
Okay, so right now in China is midnight. Right? Right over here it's 7 p.m. Over there it's midnight.
China earlier.
So that means to you China's earlier.
Yeah. It's already midnight the next day, right? They're a day earlier.
But midnight is later than 5.
But it's a day earlier.
We can't do this again. I think it's later over there. Anyway, did you get to see King Abdulaziz's old cars in the museum? We didn't go, no.
No.
There's more things to do in Saudi Arabia. We ran out of time. We had a plan to make 10 videos. No, Yeah, to make 10 videos in 14 days, which is a lot of work, and editing the whole time with baby. But we only got 8 videos done, so 2 of them we failed on. One was modern Riyadh, and one was a metro. Both failed.
Well, they were gonna go together.
So then 9 videos we're supposed to make. Okay, 9 videos, and we came out with 8. Yeah, Rob says, here we go again. Yeah, that conversation of is it earlier or later is the undying conversation. Every time we fly, Yvonne and I go, is it earlier over there or is it later? You can never figure it out. When will you meet up with Ken abroad? Hopefully soon. Ken is a buddy of ours. Don't go falling down there, Gene. You're gonna fall. I got your leg, Gene. I got your leg, Gene. Here, you vlog for me.
Oh God.
Oh, she can grab the stabilizer.
Wait.
Okay, Gene's trying to show everybody the Wi-Fi password. Baby Gene.
Don't eat it.
By the way, I saw the other vid. Just for your information, a lot of women wear dresses and stuff in occasions, just not on the street. Yes, so we learned. MDDEY. We learned about this. Why not do a YouTube short for the Metro? We don't really do shorts. We could, I guess, but we don't really do it. We didn't even take the Metro once. So we were going to make a whole video on it, but we didn't do it. Ken is getting some love in the chat. Yeah, man. Shout out to Ken. Ken is good stuff. Hey guys, I love your trip to our country, and I loved how you noticed that women keep their beauty and pretty clothes for their husbands. We have girls only gatherings, and we dress up and all. I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I think most people in Canada don't know that. They basically think you're not allowed to go outside, and if you have to go outside, you have to cover up.
Yeah.
The idea that they're all getting together, all dressed up with, bright red dresses and stuff, I think most people don't know that.
Yeah.
I for sure didn't know that. You should go to a Lahi match. There is incredible fans in the stadium. Yeah, more than a few people recommended for us to go to a derby and try to see some football. Maybe one day we will, but we didn't do it yet. Talal says, I hope you enjoyed your stay. We really did enjoy it. We really did enjoy it. So thank you for that. We had a great experience. The immigration process, was it easy?
Here?
Yeah.
Very easy. Very easy.
What did you do?
Well, we signed up for an e-visa online, which was $100 per person. So it's not cheap, but it was pretty easy. They approved it within like 15 minutes, and then just they didn't even check our visa at the immigration. I guess our names and our records is already up there online, so they just let us in. That's it.
Now, the immigration process for China was supposed to arrive in China with a piece of paper printed off from the computer. Now, when we came to this lounge, which is called the Plaza Lounge in Riyadh Airport, on the website it says there's a printing service for any document you want in the lounge. So we came to this lounge just an hour ago, and we said, hey, we'd like to print off this thing for Chinese immigration. And they said, we don't have any printing service, and there's nowhere in the airport to do it. So we are now going to China without the piece of paper we need. We have it on the phone as a document. We don't have it printed. Maybe this could be an international disaster.
So hopefully they'll let us in with just a phone documents.
Dun, dun, dun. If anything, we'll show them how cute Jean is, and we'll say, look how cute our daughter is. Then maybe we'll sneak past on the cuteness of our daughter. That's our plan. Where are you guys off to in China? We're going to start in Shanghai. Yeah, $100 includes health insurance. That's what it said on the website. We actually have our own health insurance because we didn't realize that we pay $100 to the Saudi government for health insurance. That seems so cheap.
Yeah, you're right.
What if you're 95 years old and you got all health problems? You show up here for $100 and you get all taken care of.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe they changed the price according to your age. I have no idea.
Maybe right. We actually got our own health insurance, but it did say that if you pay the $100 for Saudi visa, you get free health insurance. 255 in the chat says unicorn. Not bad. We're happy with that. Do you have any questions regarding Saudi culture? We would love to answer. Any questions about Saudi culture?
Oh, I was curious. I don't know if this is an appropriate question.
Oh my gosh.
But I was curious.
Ask me quietly first.
It's about dating.
Oh, good question.
How do people date each other? How do they meet?
We had some guesses. First, we thought maybe maybe when you go on the first date, okay, her face is covered, you can't see her. But then by the second date, you're welcomed into their house, and then you can see her in her own house in a red dress with lipstick.
I don't know.
Or maybe the parents are involved. How do you go on a date with someone when you've never seen their face? We were curious about this. Potentially an ignorant question. Certainly an ignorant
Yeah.
question. But you
That's why
offered,
I
and
said
so we're
I don't
asking.
know. I don't know if this is an appropriate question because I'm really wondering.
Okay. So, first of all, the answer is they don't
They don't want.
date. They
Ah.
have an Islamic way. Okay, arranged marriage. Arranged marriage. Okay. I became a subscriber because of your China series. One of your videos has 1 million views. Yes, thank you. So, in a cafe. Uh, Long story short, no playing around. If you need a girl, you talk to the father first. After that, you get her number and you get to know her for a while. Ah, bro, that is a difficult question. We don't date, we have family arranged marriage. Don't tell them about the food apps that turned into a dating app.
What?
Oh, there was a food app that turned into a dating
Oh,
app.
really?
So your parents think you're just ordering
Wow.
capsa, but really you're flirting with guys. Wow. People always find a way.
Ah.
A mother knows your future wife. It
Whoopsie.
depends. It's different for different people, but traditional way is arranged marriage and see each other before. Some people do date though. Yeah, arranged marriage.
Okay. Understood.
So my parents are gonna meet your parents and say, I think Steve and Ivana should get married.
Mm-hmm.
And then your parents are gonna say, I think Steve's okay, fine, that's fine. They'll eventually relent and say yes. And then what happens next? Do you and I actually go on a date? No, we just get married right away.
No, I think you meet for a couple times and see if personality match or
Okay,
I think
so
so.
so
I don't
you're
know.
so you're and my parents. They met each other at the mosque. Obviously, they're in the same community, right? And we're the same age or something. And they think we should. And then we meet at your house probably.
Oh yeah, maybe they meet each other with the parents.
So we meet at your house, meaning you're not wearing hijab because you're at home.
I have no idea.
Let's ask more about this. You can go to her father and meet her for the first time, and then you both talk a bit. And if you think you guys fit for each other, you become fiance, and you can take as much time to get to know each other. Okay. They need to get approval from the daughter if she wants to meet the guy. Oh, so the parents go to the daughter and go, "Hey, we got this
Yeah.
guy. His name's Steve. No hair, but nice smile, right?" And
Oh
then,
boy.
and then
I would
you're
say oh boy.
and then you say, "Ugh, what's he do for a living?" And then my parents say he's YouTuber, and you roll your eyes.
Oh
I can't
boy.
think a bald YouTuber really. And then you say finally, like whatever. You just whatever. And then we would first meet Steve. They're lying to you. They date, but it's taboo to talk about it. Oh. So they're actually dating, but they don't want to be the one to tell the story.
Not
This is
in
what we're
the
doing.
open unless you're
So
ready.
so that's
Ready.
fine. We're gonna go with the idea that it's arranged marriage. We're not trying to uncover the truth and get someone in trouble. So okay.
I think it depends on where you live.
So then when I first meet Ivana, right? My parents meet Ivana's parents. They want us to get married. Do I first meet Ivana in your house? I think that's right. We don't meet at the golf course. We meet in your house. We have some dates, fruit, I mean. We have some, that good drink that's made of pure grapes. Vimto, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
That good drink. We have that good drink. Right? I'm wearing a nice outfit. I sit with good posture.
Yes, in her house. Okay.
Right? And then we talk more. And then you say, really, YouTube, eh? Yeah, yeah, in her house. Got it, got it. It's not arranged like forced, but both take a
Right.
look at each other. Might have a conversation if you feel that way.
Match.
Proceed to the marriage contract and get to know. Yeah. Okay, so it's not arranged like your parents choose for you.
Yeah.
It's all
they
set up.
suggest, They have
Yeah.
suggested, hey, I know this guy. Do you want to meet him? And then if daughter say yes, yes, and then they'll meet and see if they are compatible.
Okay, so Nura says we meet before marriage, but actually with parents' approval. So there is no space for sex before marriage.
Yes, of course.
Got it. So it's not gonna be like. Oh, by the way, is there any movie theaters over here?
Yes.
Did you see movie theater?
I've seen it. Like when we drive by and pass by a mall or two, I've only seen movie theaters. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen movie theaters. Like AMAX? AMX? Is it AMX? AMC.
IMAX.
AMC or AMX?
I think it's AMC or
AMC.
IMAX. IMAX.
AMC.
AMC. Okay, so they have theaters. Okay, there is no relationship out of marriage. Got it. For how long will Jean travel with you? I guess for the next 18 years until she gets her own job and wants to buy her own plane tickets.
So whatever she wants.
Go ahead, Jean. ASMR.
She wants to eat it. Every time
She
we get
talks so
there-
much, and then the microphone goes in front of her. She just wants to eat the microphone. Here, I gotta sneak it up on her. Okay, thanks for that, Jean. Great contribution to the live stream. Oh, what a sweetie pie. But there are some people who know each other from work or whatever. If you would like her, you would ask her for marriage, not a date. Got it. Got it. We learned a lot. Good question, Ivana, because that was from Vibe with the Flow. He says, next question. So any more questions, Ivana? You did a good job on the first one.
Do you have any? Oh. This is not a question, but a comment
Oh, boy.
about the driving.
Oh, my God, the driving. Oh, my gosh. First question, how dare you? No, I'm kidding. The driving is wild. Go on.
Very, yes, very aggressive. Very aggressive. Sometimes people fight with each other. Not like verbally, but like on the road, like, you know.
The driving. So first of all, if you're changing lanes in Saudi Arabia, you almost never use a blinker. You just go over.
Yeah.
And at 75 kilometers an hour, your bumper of your car could easily be like 12 inches, or what is that, 30 centimeters from the next car, or even 20 centimeters. And you're just basically cutting them off. Also, they drive like F1. So if you're turning, if you're on a road, right?
It really is an F1 country.
It's an F1 country. I think the number one sport is F1, not soccer. So if you're driving on a road, right, straight road, no intersection, just a road, and the road bends to the left, you would go from the center lane that you're in, you would veer to the left lane, and then veer back to the center lane, no blinkers. You just do it like F1, where you go from the outside to the inside of the turn, back to the outside, on every turn all the time. And they have a lot of roundabouts, and on the roundabout you do the same thing. You come from the right side into the inside of the roundabout, back to the right side, and you never use a blinker, and everyone's just weaving. And it's like terrifying. We would bring baby Jean, as you know, in the little car seat. We had one guy who got mad at the other guy because they were like fighting each other. And our guy went all the way to the right side of the highway. We were going like 135. Then we went back all the way 3 lanes over to the left side, got in front of the SUV, and stepped on the brakes just so hard. And the SUV must have been this far from our back bumper. He just brake checked him like crazy. After going all the way to the right, passing him, going all the way back to the left. And the cars in the center lane were just watching us go. And Jean's in the back seat, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, we gotta go slower. I'm like, yo. And he's telling me, this guy can't drive. And I'm like, yo, calm down, bro. Calm down. This guy doesn't know how to drive. I'm a good driver. And I'm like, never mind, just slow down. They drive like maniacs. It's amazing. They're actually good drivers because they're doing high-speed maneuvers. They're good drivers, but it's the most dangerous you could go. Yeah, Saudi style. Yeah, and that's what they told me too. In the eastern province, on the not the Red Sea, on the Gulf of Arabian Gulf, they drive normal over there. On the west side, they drive like F1, that's like just lane drifting back and forth, and they never use a blinker.
There's an F1 happening in Jeddah, by the way.
Yeah. Hey, baby Jean. Yeah, good one. We spend so much time on our roads, we need to arrive early. Actually, good point. If the GPS, like Google Maps for Uber, says 15 minutes, it takes 12. They always beat the time. They always beat the time. If it says 26 minutes, it takes 21. They always beat the time. And they make up their own shortcuts all the time too. If the map says go all the way up there and go left, they'll cut a quick U-turn and then do a roundabout, and then be going the wrong way for a bit, and they'll still beat the time. They go fast. Those boys can drive like no tomorrow.
Are you playing with Daddy?
We love drifting and we are skilled. I believe it.
Dad play with it.
Yo, Steve, gotta love your content. Just a comment. I feel you didn't get to know the real Jeddah city. I wish you could explore more. Yeah, the thing is, most of our trips, before we had this lovely baby girl, we would travel like day by day. So we'd go to a new city and we'd just stay there until we got bored. So we traveled to a lot of random places off the beaten path. But now that we have sweet baby girl, we planned everything out for this trip. So we knew our itinerary in Jeddah before we even got there. We knew how many days, we knew when we were leaving, we knew how many days in Medina, and even till now in Riyadh, we already had everything planned. Because we were nervous to just be freestyling with Gene and get stuck in the middle of nowhere or something. So, yes, we probably missed some good stuff in Jeddah. Also, Medina, we could have stayed longer. If we were just traveling like we normally do, we would have probably spent a month or two in Saudi. But because everything was booked, we had 2 weeks and it was kind of fast. So, that's life. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. It's a fair point. You should go to Saudi desert and see drifting on the sand dunes. That's awesome. I want to do it.
That means our boarding.
What time's boarding? We might be out here soon. It's 7:20 now.
So let me.
Oh, we got half an hour. Well, we should clean up and stuff.
I wanna get some food before.
Okay, so we'll do till 7:30.
Yeah.
We got 9 minutes left.
Yeah. Hey, Gene.
I want to comment. Gene, please, Dad, please. That's what Gene's saying. Please, Dad. Hey, pay attention to me. Say something. What an angel. Also, I appreciate how respectful you were trying to be, even though you didn't have to. You don't need to act like a local. We still welcome people from different cultures. Yeah, thank you for that. We tried our best to be, because you got to be curious. This is the thing. You got to be curious with new places, but you also got to kind of admit the stuff you don't know. And it was funny because 95% of the comments were like, wow, you're very respectful. And 5% of them were like, how dare you? You don't know anything. You're evil. So I think most people got the point. But some people thought like we were being mean or whatever by saying this is the thing we thought before we came here. Admitting your own ignorance, it makes the storyline better of the video. But some people get very frustrated, don't they, Gene? Don't they? I can't wait till Jean's talking. I gotta remind myself to just chill here because the whole time Ivana was pregnant, I thought, man, I can't wait till Jean is born. And now that Jean's born, I go, I can't wait till she's talking. So I gotta just be here, just be in the moment. Jean, just come on, you and me, come on. Hey everybody, my name is Jean. No, Jean's talking. Jean's first word. Dada. It's her first word. Dada. Dada. You hear it? Yes, she's so sweet. Visa is multiple entries, so you can come back within a year. Oh, we could come back.
Yeah.
Oh, we should do that. Maybe on the way back. Tell your friends to watch the videos. If the views go up, we'll do it. You must go to Hale in the Saudi Arabia. Winter in the desert. Come on, I would do it. I would do it. Bum 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 bum. Oh, Gene, how's up? So, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, Gene. We closed the whole window down. Oh no, oh no. You okay? Okay, hold on. You're okay. You're okay.
I'm not going. I'm just going 3 steps away.
One of the questions was, so she will be travel schooled. She's gonna go to school at some point, but will it be some kind of homeschooling or will it be some kind of proper school? Maybe we'll do some kind of school. Anyway, she'll have a good life somehow. We'll figure out how it works. We haven't really thought that far in advance. What does school start when you're 6 years old? So we got like 5.5 years to figure it out. But for now, she'll be on the road. Steve, need your honest opinion about Saudi Arabia. No compliments. Way better than I thought it would be. Way more safe than I thought. I'm really impressed with the safety. Um, I don't like how hot it is. My skin and my whole body is like, oh, it's too hot. So that might be the time of the year. The food is really good. The food is really good. The people are so nice. It's unbelievable. Um, what else you say?
How
What's
about
it?
prices?
The prices are pretty good for the food. Most things are pretty fair price. Accommodations are expensive though,
Yeah.
because
Depends on where you eat. We went to Diriyah. Well, it's the place. We went to Diriyah, and it was like 40 riyal. It's Riyadh, right?
Real.
Full 40 riyal for a cup of coffee,
Yeah.
which is what's in dollars?
10
US?
bucks American.
$10 USD, which is kind of expensive, I thought, for a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
But I think it's because of the location.
That was in Diriyah.
Yeah, that's right.
This microphone's so great. I love it. Accommodation is expensive because of supply and demand. Agree. The heat hasn't started yet, Steve. Oh boy. For me, it's hot already. For me, once you cross over 30 Celsius, you're spicy meatballs. 35, oh my boy. We saw over 40 in Dubai.
I think Dubai was hotter.
We saw 44 in Dubai, and I just thought, what's the point? Just fast forward till tomorrow. I'll sleep all day because 44, I can't even look outside. Never mind, go for a walk. Oh, you know what I noticed about Saudi Arabia too? The way the road system is designed, you're not supposed to walk anywhere. There's no good sidewalks
Oh, yeah.
around.
No sidewalk.
I'm the kind of guy I like going for a walk. Once the sun goes down, hit the streets, walk around a bit. They don't really want you to walk. Even Google Maps.
It's not a very walk-friendly country.
Google Maps is no good in Saudi Arabia for walking. They tell you to walk this way. You go along the blue line, and then all of a sudden you're trying to walk on the highway. Not even beside the highway. They want you to walk on the highway, and you're like, I can't walk this way. So not a good country to go for a walk. But just because they built it that way. But overall, my impressions of Saudi Arabia, good. Because we didn't know what to expect. We're just kind of going for fun. But it is
Are you done?
it's a good place to travel for sure. We reached 60 in the summer. That's crazy. 47 degrees on a daily basis.
Wow, summer is
That's
which month?
crazy. Same northern hemisphere, so it'd be August.
July.
August would be the hottest, I bet you. 47 daily makes no sense to me. I would literally drop dead. I'll open the door, try to get the newspaper from the curb. I'll walk out and I'll
Probably gonna
boom.
be like really quiet during the summer. No one goes out.
Okay, if it's 47 during the day, what is it overnight? Still 25.
30.
30 overnight.
Hey.
50 degrees in the shadows. I'll drop dead, dude. It's like a furnace in the car. Yeah. Your car would be like a furnace.
No?
First, we are honored to visit our country. Secondly, I feel that you should contact a tour guide or visit sites interested in tourism in order to visit places I wish you had visited. You're not missing your flight, are you? No, we're going to go at 7:30. We got 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left of live stream. Then we're going to go eat some of this food over here. And then we're going to go board. It's hot, but we don't go out during the day on 35 Celsius. Fair. Favorite thing about Saudi Arabia? I'd like to hear from both of you. Go.
How family friendly it is, and well, food. I always like food. I'll bike.
Yeah, I would say the same. How family friendly it is. People are so nice at Eugene. It's really a nice place. People are really friendly. Like even when I was wearing the whole Saudi Arabian outfit, a lot of people wanted to talk to me, like local people, but I never once felt like they were laughing at me. They have a really sincere heart, you know? They wanted to joke around with me. They're like, oh, it looks so good. They adjust my kafaya or whatever it's called, shoe mug. But they have really sincere, good people. I think the people was the best part. For the food, it was okay for me. The trouble is when it's so hot, I don't get hungry. You know?
Yeah.
But the people was the best for us. It is a family-centered culture. Absolutely right. Most countries, the women, especially if they're 65 years old, elderly women love babies, for sure. In Saudi Arabia, it's elderly women, it's young women, it's elderly men, it's young men, it's everybody loves babies. That's the most unique part that stood out. It's like you're standing in front of a shawarma in the summer. You know the vertical rotisserie? It's like you're standing with the heat just into your face. True. Did you miss alcohol? I wouldn't say I missed it, but alcohol is part of my life. I have some beers, so no problem. There was one day I thought I was in the grocery store and I forgot that there's no beer over here. So at the far wall, I saw the fridge with all the beer cans lined up, but it's zero point 0.0 beer. And I saw it from far away and I went, oh yeah, I'll get some beers today. And then I walked over and halfway walking over there, I went, what am I talking about? So that was the one time where I thought, man, I'd like to have a beer right now. But other than that, no problem. It was only 2 weeks trip, so if I lived here my whole life, I would. If I lived here for years and years, I would miss having a beer. You know, but for 2 weeks, no problem. And I'm more curious about this place than I am someone who needs to have a beer. Next time you get here, try Southern Saudi. It's very green. Yeah, I'd like to see some of the. We saw some photos of like beautiful oasis where there's like palm trees everywhere and like a river. And you can see people kayaking in the river and there's like sand dunes around it. There's some parts of Saudi Arabia that look out of this world. Oh, Baby Jean's singing.
Love strangers.
Baby Jean loves strangers. You show her a person, she'll stare at them.
And
Right?
like smile, and she just want them to look at her.
Yes.
I'm like, hey, look at me.
She wants eye contact with a stranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Hi, Jeannie.
All right, there you have it, everybody. 1 hour live stream. Pretty good. We cruised over 200 people, which is really great for us. So I think we got the next video on Tuesday, which will be a video from Riyadh, the history of Riyadh. And then we got a video on Thursday, which will be a food compilation video of Saudi, including Al Bake. And then on Friday, we'll probably go live from China. And then Saturday will be our arrival in China. So Yvonne and I are going to be busy this week. Oh, yeah. Bring it on, baby. We're going to get these views back up and get this channel on move again. Right, Jean? Okay, Baby Jean. Baby Jean, I want you to say the final word, okay? Say the final word, okay?
I love you all.
Good one, babe. Later, guys. Thanks for watching.